Hello, folks. It's me, the Different Q Squirrel Moggington, and, I'm very tired. I've been, oh, hold on.
Whoops.
Don't accidentally push that button. That makes the echo go, oops, hold on. Do push this button, though. There, timer. Okay. I am very tired. I'm not sure why. I'm just playing out of energy lately. But we've got some Paradise Killer to run. And that's what we're gonna do, is run through some Paradise Killer. I just have to finish posting to various places. There we go. Okay, yep. And there we go. Now I can go ahead and shut these windows. And I am almost ready to play. We're gonna give it the usual few minutes. Oh, thank you for resubscribing. As always, you know that you financially contribute to keeping me in finances and also keeping the games that we play here cycled through. August is gonna be quite a month for purchases. Almost every game I wanted to replace Paradise Killer or Live Alive with, that's brand new, has been delayed to August, either for promotional reasons or because Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out and they don't want to face up to that juggernaut. So, it's rough, let me tell you. Thank you, Theria. I will definitely enjoy the investigation. It's just been an awful lot to keep in my head all at once, and it is very, tiring. Yeah, the Baldur's, is that chiptune bagpipes? I'm not sure. I'll... Alone in the Moonlight Battlefield from Vantage Master Japan. I couldn't tell you what instrument set that is. Unfortunately. Oh well. But like I said, pretty much every game I wanted to play has been pushed back somewhere into August. Cookie Clicker. I dabbled in Cookie Clicker. I got bored long before Cookie Clicker became a proper thing. I'm just not interested in that kind of game. It's all just numbers. And numbers are boring. I did have a weird dream moment that I wrote down here to share during the stream in case I had to pad out some. And it looks like I do need to pad out for at least 2 minutes. So, I want to mention that, one of the dreams I woke up from while I was in my gigantic sleeping binge, I dreamt I was in like a big Evolution-style clan hall, which is a very Final Fantasy thing to think about. And I was talking to someone, and they were like, well, I have to hand it to you. And at that point, my consciousness became vaguely aware that there was a police car passing outside. So I heard police sirens, and I was like, what is it that you have to hand to me? And the person I was talking to got increasingly nervous and was like, I have to hand it to you. The police are almost here. Take it. And then I woke up. So... that's very much, yeah, that's my brain for you, apparently. Thank you, Subconscious. You generated a heist-themed sitcom, apparently. Congratulations, brain. Anyway, we're not playing Cookie Clicker. What would a Cookie Clicker stream even look like? No, don't answer that. Tonight on Paradise Killer, I made a small discovery. People who have evidence or something are apparently marked with an exclamation point. That's a big deal. It means I can go straight to them and pump them for information. Aggressively. I don't know if it's universal. I don't know if I've found everything I need. I know there's stuff on my list I still need to do. They've streamed Cookie Clicker. That's fascinating. Why? Anyway, get down here. Come on, down here. Yep, okay. Stop the music and let's start the game. Alright. Now I will say I have been getting a little fatigued of Paradise Killer. That's not Paradise Killer's fault, it's just that between the length of times that I've played and the days and time and many weeks.
Paradise Killer.
It's just been a very long time with this game. Even though it's only 7 video sessions. Why was I here? Right, I wanted to talk to Henry. But yeah, so, if we face back here, you can see that some people are marked with exclamation points. And I hadn't noticed that before. And I'm a giant, blithering idiot. But, that's okay. Because you have to watch me. Who wouldn't want to talk to Henry? Look at Henry here.
Henry Division.
Don't you want to talk to Henry? You want to hang out with Henry? Let's talk, Henry.
Whatever you fucking say.
Isn't he a charming person? The fuck is up with the slaughter ritual? Citizens don't get to go to the next island, so a ritual takes place where the citizens are sacrificed to the gods. The temple becomes awash with blood, and the psychic energy of the deaths is directed to the gods by the high priestess.
Are you fucking
Don't
kidding me?
you think that is really fucked up? Yeah, it kind of is. It's the worst part of this whole thing. Perfect 25 should end it. No more dead islands.
Not a fucking thing.
But a big fucking load of kidnapped citizens, though, right? Sounds real perfect.
Whatever you
Whatever.
fucking say.
Alright, we have to talk through Henry's everything, unfortunately. Did you go through the barracks last night? Why are you asking? The only statue of New Knight is in the barracks. Well, I guess I did then. Good investigating, you nailed it.
Not a fucking thing.
Any fucking idea how that happened? What everyone is saying about what you did last night might be wrong. Some excitement! Finally! Did you experience a communications blackout? Who the fuck is Henry calling? Who is Henry on the phone with? What do you think? Yeah, thank you, Henry. Henry, do you know the name Aiz Kiwami? Never heard of him. Is he my dad? Looks like it. Is he a good man?
Sorry.
He, took his own life a few years ago. Sorry.
What a fucking surprise.
Fucking perfect! This game is really making me feel for Henry. Like, he is having the worst life. At least he doesn't know what his son did. Allegedly did.
Are you fucking
What
kidding
fucking
me?
ever. I found a forbidden tome about demonology in your apartment. What are you doing with it?
What a
Are
fucking
you
surprise.
for fucking real? Is this one big fucking joke? What the fuck do you think I was doing with it? Propping up a table? Yeah, this is 7 sessions. The murders happened last night. That is true. I was doing some fucking demon fucking-ology.
Sure.
Who gave it to you? A stranger. We went through this already. Is this where your memory fails you? Don't get cute. Alright, let's keep on it. What can you tell me about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Sounds like you on a busy day at work. Yeah! Henry is just, Henry is venting. And I think he's the only person I think I am the only person he feels comfortable venting to, because everybody else has, like, shock devices or something. I killed her, didn't I? You were found guilty of it.
I'm shocked. Stunned.
Then why the fuck are we talking? You know I did it.
The facts and the truth are
A
not
guilty
the same.
conviction and the truth are not the same thing.
I must be the bad guy, right?
I'm the suspect in so many crimes. I must be the bad guy, right? That's what I'm here to find out. I have no idea if any of this matters, but let's run down it. KHX? He has no idea who that is. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Not a fucking thing.
Of course I saw her. She was supposed to execute me, right? I don't remember a fucking thing, but that's what was supposed to happen, right? Valid. Did you see the Architect? Who? Did you see
What
Crimson? Who is that?
Whatever.
He has no idea who any of these people are, so it's not really gonna help.
Well, fucking ever.
Oh, I do know about that. Loads. I know so much. My mind is bursting with knowledge about whatever the fuck you're talking about.
I'm shocked.
Off.
Stunned.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fine. Alright, let's go, let's go make some discovery. I added a... Well, that's because it was written poorly. Yeah, about whatever you're talking about. But it was obvious what was supposed to be there. It's just that sometimes these dialogues are poorly written and have typos in them. I try to convey the spirit of the thing, rather than the exact letter. And sometimes, my brain switches up the order of words, for example. Like, somebody will say, assault and battery, and what comes out of me is battery and assault. I can't control that. I don't know what in my brain does it. I don't think it's dyslexia. But that kind of thing happens, you know? Anyway, to me it was clear what he was trying to say. I do get really confused when I buffalo the buffalo. Alright, let's... Who are we hanging out and giving the third degree to next? Let's go talk to the doctor. The words go into one place, and then the other. Yes, that's true. Sometimes words just happen to you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Go across the bridge. Up this way. Oh, there is one thing that I wanted to do. The whole of the council building is a crime scene. I need to check it over top to bottom. There is apparently something I'm missing at the actual crime scene, which is not really a surprise. I'm over here. The entirety of Syndicate HQ. Yeah, so, if I just sidebar a little, real quick. Oh, hello. A music tower. Let's pirate some music. Leaving. You whispered goodbye to me as you left for the moon. You sent me music you wrote while staring at the earth. This is it. I wonder how much music we have left. What's this? The goddess Blood Dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocides across entire planets. Completely ethicsless technology person. Boy, we know several of those. Oh, hey, Shinji. How would you do it? Do what? Murder the council. Kill Paradise. All that. A gun. A gun? Yeah, just walk in, bullet in each head. You're messed up.
Don't test me.
You asked. Whatever, laters. I mean, honestly though, that does seem to be the fastest, neatest way to do it. Okay, I am at the Syndicate HQ. This is the Syndicate HQ. I'm apparently missing something. Is it in here? No. I'm apparently missing something about the Syndicate HQ. So let's really scope this place out, you know? The god dying from sadness is a sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the cosmic wake of the other gods. A renowned despair philosopher. Despair philosophy, that's certainly a thought. I remember commenting on that before. I commented on this.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Let me in. Exactly the same as last time to speak with
Are you
Carmelina.
still investigating?
Oh, I guess we're talking to Carmelina. Henry Division has been
Got
caught.
it.
Do we have to go through this every time? Take me to see Carmelina. Alright, let's work through her tree. Can I ask you something, Architect? How can I help, Lady Love Dies? This island has an air of quietude.
We have achieved perfection.
Indeed it does, there is a balance here.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Where does the balance come from? Positioning a function creates form. The functions of the island are arranged as a diamond on a compass. Everything has a place only it can have. You place function over form?
Believe what you want.
It is a folly to prioritize form over function. Without function, a design is worthless. That's very ironic to hear from this extremely style over substance game. An architect that is scared of function and tries to hide it away is a coward with narrow tastes. Surely it's more artistic to create form.
I am the leader.
An artist that doesn't respect their tools and appreciate their canvas is no artist. One must work with everything they have and understand the facet every tool and every imperfection can bring to a piece.
Craft is its own reward.
The circumstances you find yourself in are of course terrible, but I do hope you enjoy your time exploring this island. Thank you for your time, Architect. Well, I mean,
Beg your pardon?
bluntly, I hate it. I'm lost all the time, but that's not her fault. Can we discuss something of a delicate nature? Oh? You have something you want to tell the investigator. Do you have something you want to tell Mommy Investigator? Late Love Dies, could we, tone that down just a little teeny bit, please?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know if this is relevant, but I will disclose it. At midnight, Witness was fiddling with his phone.
The investigator is here.
Did you see what he was doing? I didn't.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Midnight was when the council were murdered. We were in the middle of conversation. He abruptly took out his phone and started using it. He was tapping at it for a few seconds. Did he step out of the room? No, why do you ask?
Got it.
That means he wasn't making a call, or if it was, it wasn't one that was answered.
The investigator is here.
Did he say what it was about? No, he acted like nothing happened. Thank you, Architect. Alright, let's run down her tree again. You feel you aren't being rewarded for your hard work, Architect.
What?
What do you mean by that?
Ooh. The
I have heard there is
investigator
a suspicion that you feel aggrieved by all your hard work building the islands not being rewarded with a seat on the council.
Craft is its own reward.
I do not require a reward for my craft. Craft is its own reward.
How dare
Are
you?
you trying to build a motive for me?
I was born
That's my
to
job.
investigate.
You're going down the wrong path. Titles and power aren't my desires. What can you tell me about your self-imposed isolation 25 years ago?
Do your job.
I have no idea why something I did 25 years ago is any of your concern.
That's
What were you
strange.
doing? You said it was for a project, and no one has ever seen what came of it. What I choose to do is nothing you need to concern yourself with. Yeah, I'm gonna put that as, like, when she gave birth to that weird assassin kid kept underground. What if I said there were secret trans-dimensional corridors crisscrossing the island?
We have achieved perfection.
I say you spent too long in the scorching sun. So you don't know anything about them. I have no idea what you're talking about. To be clear, you are denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest, investigator. Crime doesn't rest, so nor do I. Let's see you explain this away in the trials. Explain what, a total fantasy? We'll see. I kinda hate that you can confront people with direct evidence. Or at least, you know, confront them extremely directly head-on, and they're just like, we'll see you in court. But, to be fair, that's what actually happens a lot of the time, so... Yuri claims the reality folding drive caused a comms blackout last night. Is that something that can happen with the reality folding drive?
How dare you?
Are you asking me? The drive is operated by Masahiro Heavy Industries, but none of their representatives are left on Paradise. You're the architect, so I thought you might know something. I can't help you with the specifics, but there have been instances of the drive causing blackouts at the end of an island.
Got it.
Did you experience it last night? No, they're localized though, so that isn't to say it didn't happen. The drive performs a burst to power each island. It throws a lot of radiation and particles out into the air. Oh, this sounds so safe! If Yuri was in a patch of radiation, it would have caused a blackout temporarily.
Don't test
Do
me.
you think it's convenient it happened around the time of the murder?
It is cowardly
To
to
you.
insinuate, investigator.
That's what I'm trying to work out. Yuri is a loyal member of the Syndicate. You'd do well to focus on the real suspect instead. I am. I'm focusing on all the real suspects. You're all the real suspects. You're the realest suspects. Tell me about the message you sent to Akiko telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. I have a copy of it here.
Do your job.
I'm sure that's a fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous.
Sure.
Then why did she step out of the room and leave them unattended? I have no idea. You'd have to ask the Grand Marshal. And the day breaks. Did you see Lydia and Sam? No. You just can't get... A conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime Dandal crimes? Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes on that one. Anyway, here is the Syndicate HQ. Let's try the elevator. I'm apparently missing something somewhere. I'm not sure where. I didn't check the roof very thoroughly. Maybe there's... Am I on the roof? No. I did not check the roof very thoroughly. Is that the roof over there? Oh, maybe up here. Crossing the trans dimension. Press fit. I got a blood crystal. The Syndicate HQ is the building with the gate. Yeah, it's the big one over here. I mean, like the Syndicate apartments. So let's just, Alright. Oh, this is the council building. Is this it? The council building. Yes, the council building. See, that is the problem. I am so navigationally challenged. I've already investigated this. Just so navigationally challenged that, it's really hard to know sometimes what I've done, what I haven't, what needs doing, what doesn't. There's one of the gates. think anything's in the potted plants, although we can never be sure. Hold on. No, I don't believe so. Okay, like I said, I don't think I checked the roof very hard. This was towards the very start of the investigation, and I may have missed some hot spots. So let's get up here.
Sure.
A maintenance hatch for the council
That's
building. It's
weird.
been opened. The anti-tamper seals are cut, and the brake's been fried open. You need a
Got
thin
it.
tool to open this. There are scrape marks going into the access
I
hole as
need to
well.
investigate
Was something
this.
manhandled through here? Alright, I got that. Here are some more scrape marks. Let me just crawl out here and take a look around. Oh, more currency. No, wait, this one's a haunting sculpture. A sculpture that shows up on every island. No one knows where it comes from or whether to fear it or not. Wonderful! Beautiful! I love this. This island is... This whole thing is so fucking fantastic. You know, this is just great.
Ha.
It's a beautiful place. Well, with the mass murders, the creepy statues, the ghosts. I'm not finding anything out here on this loop. Don't walk off the ledge. Anyway, I'm not finding much out here. I'm gonna guess I have to carry on upwards, perhaps. That's just currency, I think. Oop.
Ha.
How many sides does this building have? Shouldn't I have gotten back around to the... Yeah, here we go. Okay. Alright. Didn't find anything doing that. There's nothing between these rows of air conditioning units. Yeah, there's a rope here. Right where the drag marks start. Gotta go upwards more. Maybe I can go inside and do this, but let's climb the outside of the building like Fighter Justice Lady. And why am I hearing sonar pings?
Ha.
Oh no, I've fallen off. No, I'm good. I'm good. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry too much about the falling. Everything's fine. Climb building like... I wish I could climb buildings like this. I would never take the elevator again. I am vertically inclined. Okay, I think I can, right over here. I think I can just... Nope. We're going down. Okay, you know what? We're going down, and we're gonna go back around to the front door, and we're gonna come back in properly. Blood, knife, bodies. It's fine, it's fine. We've seen it. Can I just go in this one? No, I don't think this gets me anywhere. This gets me into space. And then this gets me into the council room. And there's the weird gate. Yeah, now I'm in the council room, which doesn't help right now. The hell, yeah, okay, I've already looked at those. Those flower petals have got to be used to incriminate Yuri in some goddamn thing. I don't know what. But Yuri apparently scatters petals wherever he goes, because, you know, he's Yuri. Like the genre. And there are just rose petals erupting from everything. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've got to be able to get... one of my Paradise Killers with 5 views showed up my YouTube recommended. Yo, I'm making market penetration. Thank you for notifying me of that. I have nothing much to say about that, except that I'm sorry that I took up a slot on your front page, or your recommendations. Believe me, you're missing nothing. Alright, how the hell do I get up there? I know I did it once before. There is a means. Yeah, so, I thought today we were going to be interrogating witnesses. Instead, we're scaling the side of a building. I don't know how to account for that. That's life here in Paradise. And yeah, Fern, it's nice to meet you. Hello. I am Zyza for Q Squirrel Moggington. I am a, I suppose you could call me a variety streamer, but really I just stream whatever I care to. And lately I've been kind of hooked on this strange murder mystery. You butt.
Respawning.
Alright. Well, gravity is a bastard. Let's try this elevator over here. Maybe that goes somewhere. Now, because this is an open world game, you can get extremely lost. And that's what I've been doing, getting extremely lost. That's not an elevator, is it? That's not... Oh, hello. Okay, we got centaurs. Does anyone like centaurs? Here you go. Briefly made itself the centaur of attention. And what is this? This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. I found Lydia's knife. There's no blood on it. Probably washed away in the last high tide.
I need to investigate
The
this.
blade is damaged, though. It has nicks along it. Shame, this was a nice knife once. That damaged grate is on the balcony, right above here. Was the knife used to open it? Oh, we finally got something on Lydia. I'm unhappy about that. I was hoping that, Lydia might walk away scot-free, but no, it looks like literally everyone on this island is, in fact, guilty of some crime or another. Ironically, except Henry.
Sure.
Someone's been littering. Maybe not. This bottle has blood in it.
Analyzing.
That's weird.
There are traces of the blood of every member of the council in here.
Ooh, the
No
investigator. I'm
fingerprints.
glad to be back.
A weird and suspicious thing to find.
Sure.
Up above is the entrance to the council building, where Akiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. Judge said Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach. If he's being framed, this is a good way of getting it into him. If someone do the murder, then take blood from each victim, bottle it, and force Henry to imbibe it. Entirely possible.
Ha.
Entirely plausible based on what we've seen. Poor Henry had to chug the, like, big gulp-sized blood cocktail. Who knows what's in some of the council members' blood? Probably demons.
Those crystals obtained.
It's all about the blood, really.
Ha.
It's always all about the blood.
Oh,
How's that for things you never expected to hear a cute cartoon character say, huh? Anyway.
ha.
Yeah, I know, you hang out with me long enough. How would someone get the blood of every single council member into a vial? At this point, with, like... Well, in the state they're in right now, they'd have to use, like, a siphon to get it off the floor. Oh, it's just Yuri. Yuri, do you have anything new to say? No, I don't care then. Alright, how do we get to the roof of the council building? I know we've been up there. I know it, you know it. Citizen services, this one's locked. I've already cracked this computer. Alright, you know what? Let me try this elevator here, and then I'll see if I can parkour over. Oh, hello. A red crest. Yeah, there's this red crest wall, which is around here somewhere, and wants me to put crests into it. Resident Evil style. That doesn't surprise. We'll probably get more evidence out of that. Right now, though... No, it's over here. I need to collect more crests. I need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, it looks like. That's a lot of crests. Is there one in the bushes over here, maybe? No, okay. Well, I can use the Q. Q reveals secrets. Not the secrets I want, but the secrets I don't have. Alright, where's the elevator? There's the elevator. Let's go up. Let's go up and see if we can go over. And,
Ha.
yeah, we're over here. And the council building is right over there. And it looks like I can get above it. I can get above it with those ramps. Right, excellent. I'm not gonna make this. Shoot.
Respawning.
Okay, well... now I know where I have to go! You know, traversal is a struggle. Okay, ramps, ramps, ramps. There's the ramps. A fissure in an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. Someday I would like to play a game about them. Alright, let's leave this extremely Sonic the Hedgehog-ass music behind. And, head up these ramps. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Nope, There's definitely a set of ramps that takes me above this roof. I was looking at them. Yeah, it's these. It's these up here. running. We're running. Running, running, running. Many loud gulls, yes. Very likely gulls. Alright, let's check out the roof over here. There's a lot of roof. Oh, hello, what's that? Oh. More currency. Okay. Now, somewhere around here is that rope. And you can't rope down from the middle of a building. You have to be at the edge of a building to rope down. So if we just follow the edge of the building, eventually we will find it. You can't climb down through solid concrete. I happen to know that. That's a Squirrel Monk fact. So if we just follow the edge, sooner or later we're gonna find the top of that rope. This is the ocean. You can't rope down into the ocean. You can rope down into the ocean, I guess, but it's bad for you.
Music obtained.
A love song played to the city. Cities are worth falling in love with. There's nothing else like them. A hot night in a city is a wonderful affair. Aha!
That's strange.
This is repelling gear.
Got it.
Someone trying to breach the building from
I
up
need
here.
to investigate.
Maybe it could get you in behind the guards. Alright. Does that solidify? I need to check it over top to bottom. God bless you.
Ha. 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 Oh.
Way of Blood bar. We found some whiskey. I like the crows. Me too. They're comforting. I heard once that in the real world, someone made a video game where when you shoot a crow, they sometimes give you a grenade. Why were you talking to a citizen? I'm in charge of the abductions. You shouldn't be talking to them. It messes with the integration. Don't patronize me. I run the abduction. You think I don't know that? You have no respect for me. You need to think about how you speak to people. I have no idea what that signifies.
Relic obtained.
Grinning Helper, a light-colored whiskey often served with ice and bar snacks. A good drink to relax with on a summer's evening. The dusk of a summer's evening is the most wonderful thing in the world. I don't know, I would take the middle of a winter morning myself. Rather have a winter than a summer any day. A good autumn, though. That's where you really find happiness. So I'm not seeing any particular anything squeezed between these units. I'm just gonna assume that we've checked the entire building out. I feel like we've checked through the queue. Is there something? There's something. Shit. Alright. But I am gonna assume we've mostly checked the building out. I'm sorry, what? It was right here, right? No, it's over here.
Crystal obtained.
Yeah, I guess we might be good. Man, there are more fades to black in this. Insert joke here. Let me guess, I'm supposed to be finding something obvious, and like... I'm not. Alright, let's hit up, let's hit up the good doctor. And press further. Ready? Go! I'm See, he is right down here.
Huh.
Oh, hello. What's this?
Scene investigation.
Ooh, Doomglass Jazz's clinic, first floor. Confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. I think we already found everything in here. Dang. The gods formed an elite guard retinue of these creatures from Mars. They are fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves. Have you noticed that it is apparently impossible to tell a god from a demon? And, I wonder what questions that raises.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
Hey, Doom Jazz. Got a sec, Doc. How's the investigation going? Caught a bad guy yet?
Wonderful!
I think I've got some handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them. How many people have you used them on?
Haha!
Only a few special ones.
I have a bad
Still not
feeling
slowed
about
down then.
this.
Not that kind of guy. Too much to experience. It's a small island. Not that much to experience. Every person is unique. Each island has a lot of new people. Relationships with citizens are forbidden.
Fabulous!
You want me to get the handcuffs? Want to take me in? You replaced your arms. Nice topic change. An updated model by MHI. They have improved haptics in the fingers. Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure. Want to test them?
Sorry.
I'm supposed to investigating a mass murder. Yeah, see, normally I would insert a B here. I'm supposed to be investigating.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
Everyone's supposed to do a lot of things. Let's see what happens later. Bye, Doc.
My favorite investigator.
I am enraptured by you, Love Doc. Befuddled,
I
enthralled.
don't like this.
Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this wrong!
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Do you have something you want to tell the investigator?
This is bad.
Akiko's in trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure, the council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Is this about her relationship with Captain Voth?
Well, that's unusual.
So you know.
Paradise feels
And who told
warm.
you?
I had nothing to do
Eyes
with this.
Kiwami, a while before he died. He gets loose-lipped after a drink.
Sure.
And who told Akiko?
Indeed.
I get loose-lipped around a woman in power armor. Yo, my dude, I cannot blame you.
I'm glad to be back.
Thank you, Doctor. Alright, let's run them down. You see Yuri last night. Yuri night last night? I didn't see him last night, I'm afraid, Love Dies. Experience a comms blackout. Can't say I did. Eyes Kiwami fathered a child.
Why?
What?
The investigator
The blood
is
samples
here.
match.
That's not nice.
The only place you could have gotten a sample of Kiwami's blood is from his grave. You broke into my best friend's grave to get a blood sample? You desecrate the resting place of someone I consider a brother to run around with some conspiracy theory?
What?
We're done here. I like you, investigator, and I'll help you with any genuine lines of inquiry you have. I won't tolerate this. Well, too bad. Fuck you. I'll do what I want. Do you give Sam blood? Yes, I do. He has a rare condition. You might have noticed, he has no flesh and his skeleton's bright red. The council approved letting him have citizen blood that is led in the temple. He developed this condition a few sequences ago. I suspect his body is starting to give out. You examined Grace's bloodlines when Henry killed her, right, Doc? Nasty one for
The
sure.
investigator is here.
Was there anything odd about the scene or the victim?
I'm worried.
You mean odd for a case of demonic possession? I didn't get to examine the scene for long. Akiko was in a rush to clean the area. And it was a pretty open and shut case.
Strange.
The markings on Grace were strange, though.
That's strange.
In what way? Henry's other victim, his mother, had the same sigils scorched into her skin as Henry. Grace had those sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they'd been carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burns of a cosmic fire, and Henry's victims receive the same branding. So if he killed the council, they'd all carry the sigils.
How?
Isn't that how he did it? I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched from victims he had sustained close contact with. Cut and run wouldn't do it, but a strangulation would. I should mention I would expect the inhibitors to prevent or limit the scorching of those signals into victims. But why would Grace's signals cut into her? I wrote it off to the madness of demonic possession. We don't know a lot about this kind of thing, so I figured he carved them himself with some kind of ritual. Can't say for sure, though. Thanks for your help, Doc. What do you know about a photo taken of Grace's throat during your examination? I took photos, but they were confiscated by Akiko. Classified or whatever. Found one on the Marshal's server. Can I get your opinion on it? The bruising on the throat looks odd.
I see.
That's because the fingers that did it aren't uniform. In normal strangulation bruising, you can see areas of pressure from the fingertips and the knuckles.
Theoretically,
The pressure on these is misaligned. This is normally because the attacker's wearing jewelry. Specifically in this case, a ring on their wedding ring finger.
Sure.
It's about power armor. No, the gauntlets on the Marshal's power armor are gloves with armor plates on the top of the hands. Who wears a wedding ring? Or wore a wedding ring? This was 10 years ago. Interesting. I guess I'll see if I can cover the alibis. See the Grand Marshal? I saw Akiko after the murder when I examined Henry. You spoken to her? Yeah. Did you see the architect? Witness's apartment? Crimson? She has her little emporium. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? You've spoken to Akiko, right? She'll tell you what he did. You see Lydia and Sam? Was in their clinic all night, didn't see him. And did you see Witness? I don't know what he was doing, but he's normally in his apartment. Alright. Well, I kind of blew any chances with him. That's fine, though. I don't care about relationships. I care about evidence. Oh. Can't go that way. Alright, speaking of evidence, the grave desecration thing? Yeah, you know, it's just a minor thing, but I guess people don't like it when you dig up their best friend's grave and steal their blood. It's probably a socially awkward thing to do. Alright, let's try Witness. Witness has more to talk about.
Those crystals obtained.
And yeah, I'm honestly tempted just to jump to the trial and see what dots I can connect. But I'm not sure I would get everything, and I don't know if that matters. I'm already extremely tempted to lie in court. At great length. Oh, Witness is up above me. Yes, directly up above me. I'm starting to develop a memory. It's a little tiny memory, but I'm starting to develop it. He has an elevator somewhere around here. The elevator is not down here. Puts heavy evidence on finding your truth? Yeah. It's just, is the truth what I want to find?
Relic obtained.
A mother pleads for mercy. Her son transgressed. Love between the syndicate and citizens expressly forbidden. Like, do I really want to help this society? Or have I been exiled from it so long I no longer wish to participate in it? Do I want to just, you know, blow off being an investigator when it's the thing I was created for? It's an interesting philosophical question. Sabotage the next island? Ooh, maybe I could. Ultimate tea. Kenmaicha is the best tea. Anyone who says different is a liar or hasn't tried it. That's a straight fact. Let me up there. Okay. And not do that, though. Yes, the ultimate tea. The best tea in the world. We found it. Alright. There is a way up. And it is
Ha.
around here somewhere. Witness is above me. How do I get above me? How do you get above? How would anybody get above me?
Huh. Huh. Huh.
There's an elevator here somewhere.
Huh.
The ladder didn't work. Alright, let's go back. He has like a private elevator, doesn't he? One that goes straight to his place. Oh, hold on, money.
Those
Does
crystal
money
obtain.
respawn or something? Because I couldn't sworn I've been through here. I could get there through the trans-dimensional space, that's true. But I just found the, elevator by walking what I thought was away from it. Sometimes you have to be dumb in order to be smart. That's the lesson you should take away from me. Hey, witness. I'm gonna ask you about literally fucking everything in the entire world. Wanna chat? I must warn you, I'm not one for long conversation.
Got it.
Why plants?
Are there gods
The
there?
gods tended to us and raised us. Maybe I can hope to have some insight into their brilliance by tending to life itself. I remember you were a devoted follower of Destroyed Eden.
The gods are watching
He
us.
gallops through the universe, a true majesty. My unwavering devotion to him got my through many dark times. He was a light I could follow. You want to talk about these dark times?
The gods are there.
They're behind me now. The old life is gone. Now I only concern myself with my holy work. Do not dwell on your past. Embrace the life ahead of you. And let the gods shine upon it. I'll keep that in mind.
The gods are watching
I am
us.
enjoying our conversations, Lady Lovejoy.
The gods are
There is a
there.
sensitive matter we could discuss further. You have something you want to tell the investigator?
What?
Things happened while you were in exile, Lady Lovejoy. The architect and I became close and we married. It didn't last, though.
Surely this
She's
is a
obsessed
joke.
with a perfect island. There wasn't any room in her heart for me or the gods.
Of course not.
I've been reluctant to tell you until now, but I am worried about her. Her mind is not on the cosmos. In what way? Do you believe you should be rewarded for your craft? Craft is a reward unto itself.
The gods are displeased.
The architect was like that as well, but dark clouds began to gather over her. Her prayers were not as fervent as they once were. I felt her work was not being done in the name of our starborn masters. She began to crave more validation, more credit for her work.
Sure.
The architects are islands. Without her, we have nothing.
I am still bathed in the glory
Our
of
work
the
is for the gods. They lifted us up, and we must do the same for them. Personal reward is a sin that pushes us from their light.
What?
I fear she has forgotten this. Thank you for confiding in me, witness. Oh boy, okay. Okay.
Why?
Why have you started taking calls in private?
What?
Why is this anyone's business? Are you hiding something? Plotting something?
Of course not.
Be ridiculous. Fran Marshall, spoke to her briefly. Were you and Carmelina married 25 years ago?
Surely this is a
No,
joke.
we had fallen apart a few years before that. Why do you ask? Apparently she went into isolation for a year about 25 years ago.
The end times.
I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She said she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed.
I don't like this.
Was full isolation unusual? A little, but I didn't pay much attention. The syndicate's fall from grace was a bigger concern.
The investigator is here.
Where did she isolate herself? She's always built herself little hideaways in the island. Places she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it was. Did you see Yuri? Architect. Did you experience a comms blackout last night? I didn't. When they've occurred before, they've always been hard to pinpoint. They don't affect the whole island. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? Nothing, Lady Love Dies. It is one of the Council's secrets. A god told me you went and carved off some flesh. What's up with that?
Surely this is a
Not
joke.
your concern.
Paradise feels
I
wrong.
vehemently disagree.
Of course not.
Fine.
Blasphemy!
The islands die, and I want to know why. Demons come to us and wrought our triumphs. Do gods attract them? Does keeping one on the island to make demonic invasions more likely? Why carve its flesh? Seems like a sin. I needed to study it.
The gods are
You
radiant.
can feel the cosmos when you look at the flesh of one of our lords. He is linked to the stars. Is he a magnet? Fucking magnets, how do they work?
Sure.
What did you find? Nothing.
The gods are
The
displeased.
holiness of a lord should never have been questioned. Can I verify this is true?
This island is
I
full of
conducted the
sin.
research in private.
I don't like this.
I don't like the sound of this witness. What do you know about Henry's escape? Only what the Grand Marshal told us. Doom Jazz told me you asked about overcoming Henry's inhibitors.
The end times are
The end of an island is endlessly fascinating. A symphony of finales, all hanging in the balance.
This island is
Having a
full of
demonically
sin.
possessed prisoner is a significant risk. I need to know everything there is to know.
Oh,
So you weren't trying to figure out how to overcome them to help Henry escape.
Under the gaze
Be
of the
ridiculous.
gods.
How would that help our holy mission? She's the architect. She came to spend the evening. You see the doctor. He was in his clinic. Anything you can tell me about
I don't
Henry's
see it.
movements, reported by the Grand Marshal. The daybreaks, speak to Yuri. You know anything about the murder of the Marshal guards outside of the council building? Is this case not open and closed? Do you believe there is more? Have you scoured the council building? I thought I had. Several times. You know anything about the Third Holy Seal? The Holy Seals are kept a secret on purpose. What do you know about Henry's possession? Henry is a curse on us all. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There's nothing else to know. The dead zone is a reminder of his crime. And, what do you know about Grace bloodlines? Wasn't the case solved years ago? Okay.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
I want to... Oh god, Carmelina again. I want to hit up... the Daybreak. I want to hit up Lydia in particular. Oh, hey, Shinji. Saw you before you vanished over there. Alright, we gotta go talk to Shinji. Shinji is my main source of information about this crime. Not really. Well, we gotta talk to him anyway. Was he on this rooftop?
ha,
Where was he? Somewhere around here. Let's see, I could see him from... Oh. It stretches further than you think, Love Dies. This has been millennia in the making. This could bring the whole syndicate down. Shinji, did you kill the council? Are you out of your mind, Love Dies? I'm a crippled demon that can barely maintain a physical form. I'm barely in this realm of existence. There's no way I can go crazy with a knife and kill the whole council. Besides, why would I kill the council? Spite? You seem the type. I ain't got time for spite. The syndicate aren't a big as deal as you think you are. Just because you got your noble mission doesn't mean you're shit. There's a lot of planets out there. Don't give me this shit about me killing them. I ain't one of your suspects. It's impossible. Yeah, that's true, it is. Alright, Lydia. There we go. And there he is again, on top of that building. But yeah, the gods seem largely indifferent to the worshipping cults that have built so many islands trying to get their attention. They just simply do not give a good goddamn. Fancy playing cards obtained. Good for whiling away time on a rooftop with a friend. You wanna play cards, Shinji? Shinji? Notice me, Kami-san. Yeah, like that. Pretty much exactly like that, actually. Hey, Shinji.
Nanny, the hell?
How did Paradise last so long without an investigator? Makes you think, doesn't it? Untold millennia or a few days. How long were you gone? What happened in your absence? How many hidden crimes are buried beneath these apartments? These apartments specifically? For a while. The beach okay again, LD? Perfect.
The island feels
I
bad.
have something I think we should discuss.
Come on, LD.
It's probably nothing, LD. Nothing is probably something.
Huh?
K-Man is missing, right? K-Man?
Come on, LD.
Sorry, KHX. Yeah, he is. This probably has nothing to do with it, but I liked hanging with K-Man, so I want to tell you. The other day, Yuri started freaking out in the HQ. Totally went off at one of the assistants.
Don't test me.
How does this relate to KHX? He was looking for his ring. It's a nice ring he commissioned from KHX.
Ooh, the
This
investigator.
ring by any
is here.
chance?
Good talk, LD.
That's the one, LD. That big blue sapphire looks good, right? Yeah, it catches the light. Looks like the ocean.
Huh?
Where did you find it? Sorry, Lydia. Investigator's secret. Why was he yelling at the assistant? Yuri was lashing out. He'd lost the ring and was going berserk about it.
The island feels bad.
Do you think this is relevant? I want to help K-Man, you know? I think it is. Thanks, Lydia. I think we just got our first connection we might be able to use to pin something on Yuri. I found your knife outside the penthouse.
What?
What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam. You found my knife! I've been looking for that for ages. It disappeared a while ago. Disappeared.
Come on, LD.
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day, like it just up and vanished.
That's strange.
Do many things vanish around here, or is it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and then appeared outside a crime scene?
Come on, LD.
Come on, LD, you never lost something before? You know why the blade is damaged? Not much need for a combat blade on this island, so it just became a tool. Pop the cap off a beer bottle, tighten the axle nut on a car, you know? Have it back? Sentimental.
I have a bad feeling about
Afraid
this.
not, Lydia. This is evidence. You know anything about the opened grate on the council building?
Wait.
Great. A maintenance hatch has been cut open and something dragged through it.
Come on, LD.
I'm not sure why you think I'd know anything about that. I think your knife was used to open the grate.
If you can prove it,
You're
sure.
wrong, LD. You're gonna need some proof as well. Well, we tried. I'm gonna pop over and talk to Sam.
Fast travel unlocked.
Call Lydia. She's behind me!
Starlight skins obtained.
She's standing right behind me. This feels unneeded. Sam is out in the middle here, but I don't think No, I wanted to, go back, not... I'll walk it. It's not that far. It's a lovely day out. I can see his elevator, yeah. That's the tunnel system. His elevator is up there. Da 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 da. Launch. We're not gonna... I don't know if we're gonna get to the trial tonight, folks. No, don't call her. Shit, I thought I was unlocking fast travel. Nowhere, thank you. Lydia must be wondering what drugs I'm on at this point.
Getting saved. Damn daybreak.
Alright. No, actually, let's, back up and hang out first. Just in case. Paradise Killer count as a drug? I don't think so. It counts as a, it counts as a synthwave experience.
Fancy a drink?
Yeah, sure. What is it this time, Sam? A special one would be appropriate, don't you think? Saved your glass.
That's weird.
Glass?
Fancy a drink?
You remember, don't you? A glass perfect for a carved ice ball, right? You really do remember your guess, Sam. I must try, mustn't I?
Fancy a drink?
I have my own blend, Night Alone, a deep whiskey with complex flavors. The spice mixes with the orange and a hint of honeysuckle.
My unique
It
blend.
is meant to be savored without being diluted. I hand carve the ice for each glass. Your glass has the perfect shape. Another part of your craft. Everything you do is part of your craft, isn't it? I have been wearing down my knife over millennia. I sharpen it every morning so I may carve ice into sparkling diamonds. A knife perfect for killing.
What?
You haven't learned much about me, have you, investigator? Every tool has a place and use. This knife was born for ice, not death.
Got it.
What's the most important ingredient in your blends? It's hard to say in a lot of craft, doesn't it? Everything has a place and use, doesn't it? If you push me for an answer, it is my love for Lydia. You can relate, can't you? She is my partner in life, and my respect for her gives me something to live up to. I don't agree. Other people hold you back from your craft. That's a gloomy way of looking at it, isn't it, investigator? Life is full of wonderful people that love and support you. Their love will get you through the darkest regions on your journey. You'll keep this in mind, won't you? It's always a pleasure, LD. I'll be back. I mean, it may be true, but I feel like I'm about to obliterate 90% of the people who like me, and most of the people who dislike me. Alright, gonna work down the list. Did you experience a comms blackout? Lydia couldn't contact Yuri for a while. Was that because of a blackout? That's what I'm trying to find out. Any idea why Lydia's knife was outside the penthouse?
What?
No idea, LD. You're sure it's hers? Sammy, come on. Didn't mention losing it or using it to do a bit of murder or anything. Not sure how I can help, LD. See the Grand Marshal, didn't see her. See the architect. Have you asked the architect? Did you see the doctor? He said he'd been in his clinic, didn't he? You know anything about Henry's movements? Ask Akiko. You see witness? Nope. Apartment. What do you know about the escape last night? Can't be any help?
What?
Don't know anything about, Oh, the Dead Zone's bad news, LD. If you're looking into a crime from a decade ago, you're gonna have to stare into the hell coffin. And Grace Bloodline. Don't know anything. Alright, we're gonna hit up Yuri, and then I think ready or not, we're taking this to trial. I'm starting to feel severe diminishing returns. Like, there may be some piece of evidence that cracks everybody else's cases wide open. But we were summoned out of exile to solve the main case. Who killed the council? And we know who killed the council. It was a crazy teenager who had been stuck in a room for like 25 years. He's still a teenager, because time is funny. Raised by Carmelina Bloodlines. Or, no. Raised by Carmelina, what's her fucking face? Silence. Not Bloodlines. So, we know who did the main crime. There's a lot of stuff we don't know, particularly about Henry. But you know, if you want to investigate this game thoroughly 100%, pick it up yourself. It's great. Just, I feel like I know what I want to solve. Can I make it stick? I'm not 100% sure. If I can't, well, that's too bad. Yuri is down there. I just want to pester Yuri one more time. Okay. He's right here.
Yuri Knight.
See if we can work anything out of him. Got time to chat, Yuri. What is it? You look like the kind of person who likes wine.
Don't make me
I do, a
laugh.
refined drink. I'm able to enjoy expensive wine, better wine. You fucking poser. You're fortunate. It helps I have access to older wines, always a sign of quality. You're a fucking poser. You're the poseriest poser. Just pander him. A nicely aged wine is luxury. I'm glad you
Don't
agree.
be snide with
Not
me.
everyone can appreciate wine. It isn't something for novices or the lower class. Yeah, nobody ever buys like a $10 box of wine in the lower class. Nobody ever does that. You're knowledgeable. Yes, goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. He doesn't share anything with me because he's a dick. I heard you're missing a ring, Yuri.
What?
Of what interest is that to you? Is it this one? Give me that.
Crime is
It's impolite to
repulsive.
snatch. Want to tell me what it's doing in the fist of KHX's dead body?
You've got nothing.
I have no idea. He made it for me and I lost it. Someone probably found it and gave it to him, recognizing his work.
Sure.
Probably. Anything else you want to tell me?
No.
I don't know anything else, freak.
Why?
Why did you shut the boat trips down early, Yuri?
What business is it of yours?
What business is it of yours? Just answer the question. It was part of shutting down the island, ready for the end. But why? It never normally happens, and none of the other systems were shut down prematurely.
Insufferable.
Don't question how I do my job, freak. I had some security worries and shut it down.
Crime is repulsive.
Did it have anything to do with a dead body at the bottom of a cliff?
What? How?
What dead
dare
body?
you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But surely this is the jurisdiction of the marshals. You're supposed to be investigating the council murder.
I need to investigate.
might be
this.
linked.
Crime is repulsive.
Did you have anything to do with it?
No.
Definitely not, freak. A lot of bad coincidences then. Must be. Alright, he's not telling us anything. I am gonna go drop a save and then hit the courthouse. Which I believe is up here. Up here. Up. Upward. It's upward. It is in an upwardly direction. Pin it all on Yuri for being a dick. I'd love to, but I think the only thing I can stick him with is murder. Or attempted murder, and I'm not sure I've got enough. I don't know if I've got enough on him. You know what? Yes, I'm trying to get the council murder solved, but I've got a new personal side objective of getting Yuri fucking convicted for something. So let's check with Crimson real quick. Like, vengefully, I want to shut Yuri's ass down. So let's check in with Crimson and see what she's got on him. If anything. I mean, it specifically says she's got something on him in my notes. But, you know. Fuck me. Alright, let's go back out and around. There we go. Around. Also might get lucky on the hangout. That's true, I could. Maybe Yuri will abruptly confess to murder. Oh, Crimson's hangout. Yeah, maybe. Hi, Crimson. A time for a chat, Crimson. Why is no one else is blessed? Why is no one else is blessed? A question we should all ask ourselves every single day. The gods work in mysterious ways, depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isa?
Good work.
I was wondering when we get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know?
The investigator is
What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management, abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Oh! One of the people in the bar must be Isa. The orange one who doesn't use punctuation. Okay. Well, that's a hell of a question that didn't really need answering, but, did he ever forgive me? I think so. Took him a while.
That's strange.
He trusted you implicitly, you know that. Your deception by damned harmony upended his world. Not just your crime, but the faith he put in you. We all believed in the great Lady Lovedies, the investigation freak of the Syndicate. No one believed in you as much as Isa did. The shock of the damned harmony incident was realizing that if you can be deceived by a god, any of us can. No one was more surprised than me. I thought I was untouchable. I can believe it. To answer your question, he did forgive you. All of the old drinking gang did. You need to know, though, that he's with Madame Complex now.
Sorry.
I wasn't planning on chasing after him. I destroyed his life once already. He's on the next island. One of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed.
Sorry.
I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood. Lady, I have something to tell you.
The investigator is here.
You have something you want to tell Mommy?
Who knows?
I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you another part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know.
Don't be coy.
I seduced KHX for my own interest. But someone else asked me to do it as well. Who? Witness.
Sure.
Why? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle could be placed in a control panel and used to remotely access it. Oh. It needed a line of sight, though. That amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked, which is why he'd have to walk out on his balcony to make a phone call.
Paradise feels...
Did you give it to him?
I'm innocent.
Yes. Why? He promised to help me.
Sure.
With what? He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service.
Don't test me.
Crimson?
Your truth
I know.
is wrong.
I didn't expect it to be this, if this was him.
Is this a fact?
This is the truth?
Or a trick?
Yes. I've got some work to do. Alright, we're gonna blitz down this list. Why would Doom Jazz kill the council?
Nice doing business.
Got the
with you.
cash. This is a big one. The Syndicate's origins aren't what they seem. 3 of 30.
Thank you.
He knows the original secret.
Thank you.
Before the first island, during the Great Betrayal, Montserrat made a mistake that got Doom Jazz's father killed. This was before you joined up with the Syndicate. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I'd always heard rumors about him before I joined the Syndicate. There weren't many humans the gods feared, but he was one of them. When the Syndicate fled to the first island, Montserrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly weapon. He was wrong, there was nothing there. Doom Jazz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing armies during Montserrat's folly. It was too much. Our pursuers broke through and killed half the Syndicate before we got away.
Who knows?
The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it.
Good.
Ayas Kiwami likes to talk when he's had a drink, and Doom Jazz was his closest friend. He let the secret slip.
What the hell?
I have my way.
Was? Ayas Kiwami has some skeletons in his closet. He got found out. The next island was gonna be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago. They've been friends since the Great Betrayal, haven't they? Ayas got Doom Jazz out of the torture chamber where he lost his arms. Doom Jazz refused to give up medical study, even as the haunted Ziggurat in Scotland was besieged. He was captured, tortured, and fled after Ayas broke him out. They were late joining up with the Syndicate, and Doom Jazz missed his father's death. By that time, it had been covered up. Interesting. Why does Doom Jazz have a photo of Akito? Gotta pay, lady. He was in a relationship. He still loves her. Didn't work out. She can't relate to people who aren't soldiers, and he can't keep his dick in his pants. Strange choice for him. Akiko was an amazing soldier. She was intoxicating to watch her work. Why does that give him motive for the council murder? The original secret.
Honey.
Montserrat was planning on doing a similar operation that got Doomjazz's father killed. Suicide mission for Akiko. Doomjazz found out. So he'd kill the council to protect her? Wouldn't you kill a bureaucrat to save the person you love? Instantly? Kill a bureaucrat for free. Does anybody have any bureaucrats they'd like to die? Just checking. Let's go for Yuri. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lydia on the last night of an island. Did you experience a cloud's blackout last night? Not down here. If he's using that as an alibi, you need to be skeptical. What? Can I get anything on Yuri? No, not really. Okay. Can you tell me anything about the marshal stationed at the first seal? One of the guards was Voss. Akiko
What
must be
the
pretty
hell?
upset. You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals?
Thank you.
Things take a while to flow downstream. You know anything about the third
Good
holy
work.
seal? It will cost you. No, that one we already know. You know about anything about how the council
We're in a
entered the
dark
penthouse?
time.
If I knew the secret of the seals, we wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the seals, I mean how do they go in and out frequently? Are they in there every day? The penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to hardly ever be used.
Don't be coy.
Montserrat loves his concrete. He wanted something large and imposing, something to reach the heavens, without the audacity of Babylon. Why not build it on the mountain if he wants to reach the heavens? The mountain is reserved for holy ground. The temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the high priestess. Anyway, Montserrat decided the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? The old Montserrat never used to do that. So it'd be weird if I had evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder.
Who knows?
If a council member did, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything about council members disobeying him, though. That's the evidence you've got. Something is definitely suspicious. I have nothing on Yuri. What do you know about the escape last night? Secrets about that haven't worked their way to me about Henry's escape. You think there's more to it than it seems, there ain't physical evidence near the scene. If what the report says is true, the only way to the council building is through the Syndicate HQ. If we went through there, they'd be logged. Check the Nightmare computer logs. Alright. Okay. We're taking this shit to trial. Repelling gear? I don't know. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? That one I don't know. And that's obnoxious. That one really, that's really bothering me, actually. But the Holy Seal Marshals are not the council. And that's all I care about. That's all I'm going to let myself care about right now. So we're going to the courthouse, I think. And, I think and I hope I have enough to pin some shit on Yuri.
Pat,
We are headed towards citizen housing. Okay, there's the pyramid, which means I am currently facing north. So I need to head this way. What are you doing out here?
Stay back.
No, really, what the fuck are you doing out here? Whatever. Oh. I think I'm on the south side. Endless Moon, the goat woman. I'm next to the sarcophagus. Okay. You're right, I have to go north again. Yep, I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, I was going the wrong direction. I can probably pass through this tunnel, and that'll take me out near the agricultural fields. And I can work from there to the courthouse. Welcome to the Look, if they gave me a compass, okay? If they only gave me a compass. I could do a lot with a compass. Alright, now I go around and upwards. And, it's up there. Like, here's the deep factory. I never did figure out this shit with the crane. Can I move this boat? Sign says, swipe crane system card to open barrier. I don't have a crane system card. Oh, wow. There will always be mysteries remaining. You can't always run down every... Well, you can run down every single mystery, but I'm not patient enough to. I want to move on to something else, like anything else. Because it's giving my brain cramps. Trying to remember all of the relevant information from week to week, you know? I have to say, this is a poor choice of stream game, but, this would be a great choice of game to binge through. And maybe if I did more than, like, 2 hours a night, I would be more, like, super enthused. Yeah, I just feel like I haven't figured out everything. And that's gonna nag at me. I'm probably gonna play through the rest of this. Like, reload a save, and, if it would be different in my weekend slot, maybe? It would definitely have given me more of a sore... Another fucking press. It would definitely give me more of a sore throat in my weekend slot. Okay, I'm at the Syndicate HQ. The courthouse. Make sure to save. Good point.
Getting saved. Time travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Justice, 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 etc. Alright. Okay. But if we can't get any shit on Yuri, I'm gonna reload and do it again. I warn you, I will push this into another week if I have to pin shit on Yuri. My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, he will sing the song of punishment.
The investigator.
Are you our savior as well?
Is paradise.
Is paradise worth saving? Are you ready to start the trial? It will determine the fate of the Syndicate. Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Lovedyes. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth.
Are you ready to begin the trials, Lady Lovedyes? This is the point of no return. Ensure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back. God, no fucking pressure. Okay. Let's expose the truth.
Lady Lovedyes.
Are you sure? This is the point of no return where we descend into the madness of crimes. The penalty for anyone you convict of any crime will be death, as dictated by Syndicate law. Please be sure.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
I'm overjoyed to hear that. Please wait while I assemble the suspects in the Chamber of Justice. Alright. Let me explain how we shall uncover truths and lies. We will hold a trial for each case file logged in Starlight.
Show me your truth.
You will choose which suspect you wish to accuse and present your argument against them. I am an impartial tool of justice. I shall analyze your evidence and determine if you have proven your case. I probably have not. I fucking suck at this. Can you break alibis? Can you put the suspect at the scene? How strong is your case? All that matters is that justice is carried out. I am not interested in speculation and weak prosecutions. Oh, not interested in speculation. That's gonna be rough. I need the truth. We will find the suspect responsible
The
for
door
each
to
crime.
truth will open.
Anyone found guilty will be executed. This is the crime to end all crimes. Anyone involved cannot be allowed to infect Perfect 25 with their criminality. You will do the execution. The investigation freak will execute justice. I have to shoot you? Be confident about who you accuse. Are you clear on how the trials will work? Alright.
That's strange.
Judge? The island is ending. Our home shatters before us.
This is nonsense.
This farce has gone on for long enough. It is time to move to the new island, Judge. I am the acting leader. I initiated the
It
shutdown.
is cowardly to
The prime
insinuate
suspect has been sitting
investigator.
behind bars while the freak runs around the island chasing down false leads.
This is nonsense.
You have until the end of the island to do your trial. The truth may not be as simple as you believe, Architect. I'm doing this for the good of the Syndicate. Perfect 25 is waiting. You can't do
I
that.
don't like
Judge,
this.
the clock is ticking. What does this mean for the trials? We don't have much time, Lovedyes. The white smoke of oblivion threatens to consume the truth. You will have one desperate chance to find the truth for each case file. Make it
Do
count.
your job.
The rest of the Syndicate are in agreement. It's time to move on and execute Henry.
Whatever
Fuck you.
fucking say.
You're overstepping your authority, Architect.
Is this a fact?
Judge, let's
Or a
breathe life
treat?
back into paradise. Lovedyes, you're authorized to once again wield your service weapon. Take hold of a chamber full of justice. Use it at the end of the trials to execute the guilty. Any involvement with this heinous crime carries a sentence of death. Oh good, I can just shoot him.
I
Okay.
am the leader.
Judge, this is severe. This is the crime to end all crimes. Any amount of involvement is a heresy against the gods and an atrocity against the Syndicate, or do you disagree?
I beg your pardon.
I do not. Be strong in your accusations, investigator. The penalty for any of these crimes is death. It's been a while since I executed justice.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
Alright. Let's own this shit. Speak to the suspects and collect your gun. Gun.
Key item.
Lovedyes gun for executing the guilty. You have retrieved your gun. I hope you appreciate how serious your accusations will be. Return to the stand when you are ready to talk. Alright. Architect. Good luck! Good night, Silver Star.
Do your job.
Investigator, this island is ready to die and new one started. Do not delay in prosecuting Henry. All of the evidence points to him. Like hell it does. Alright, I don't need to talk to these people. I'm ready.
Lady Lovedyes.
Investigator will begin the trials. Truth or fact? Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the martial guards, traversing the Holy Seal, and killing the council before being apprehended at the scene. How did Henry escape? How did the accused killer break out of incarceration? Is it as the report states, or did something else happen? Henry Division is alleged to have escaped the desolation cell and murdered the council. Alright. Yeah, honestly, it's looking really bad for... I mean, I guess I'm gonna accuse Akiko, because there is a fuckload of evidence here.
Crime cannot hide.
I believe this is part of a plan by Akiko.
Nenorochito, the heart.
The freak is lying. Postaste proclaim. The Grand Marshal broke the primary suspect out of the prison she put him in.
Show me.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Alright, let's start with the alibi breaker. I can break Akiko's alibi. The truth requires us to examine Akiko's alibi. Akiko went to execute Henry, but alleges that Henry escaped at 23:52. She claims she found him outside the council building at 03. I called witness as I left the desolation cell to go to the barracks to organize a search for Henry. Can anyone confirm the Grand Marshal returned to the barracks? Marshals confirmed she went back to the barracks.
I have a bad
However, it is hard to
feeling
take their
about
word,
this.
as they are fiercely loyal to you and refuse to give any physical evidence. Did you confirm the phone
Don't
call?
test me.
Akiko's phone records are classified and the investigator isn't allowed access to them. Witness confirmed he got a call from Akiko.
When love dies,
I took
all
Witness's
that
phone and
remains are
analyzed the
facts.
records at a comm tower. Starlight did backtracing on the calls, and it appeared Akiko lied. The call she made to Witness wasn't from the desolation cell. Comms tower puts her location at the Syndicate HQ, which throws her timeline of events into question, and puts her near the scene of the crime.
Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. Watch your language in the House of Justice. He's lying. Her little pocket calculator is wrong. She hasn't checked my phone. The data is incorrect.
Crime cannot hide.
Witness testified that on the call from Akiko, he couldn't hear the desolation call's distinctive, dreadful atmosphere, or the ocean. That isn't conclusive proof, but it still suggests she wasn't where she claims. The rock of secrecy has been lifted and the truth exposed. The Grand Marshal's alibi has been broken.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. The bars on the prison cell were supposedly torn open by Henry with his demonic strength. Charlotte analyzed the bars and found traces of thermite, not demonic residue.
I don't.
Thermite
like
is a
this.
military-grade explosive that burns through pretty much anything. Akiko faked that part of his escape. Grand Marshal? Never trust computers. Her little calculator got it wrong. Henry is demonic. What does Stardust know about demons? The freak tried to analyze something Stardust doesn't recognize, and the closest match is thermite. Residual sample, 68% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutyl acrylate. No trace of unknown chemicals found. Thermite is an anti-material weapon and burns at an extremely high temperature.
When love dies,
Akiko used it to
that
open the prison
remains
bars and make
are
it
the
look like
facts.
Henry escaped. This is a lie. A good truth. Let us sample some more.
Show me your truth.
Akiko broke procedure when she went to execute Henry. She shouldn't have gone by herself. She was either doing something illicit or giving him an opportunity.
Check.
Is that the best you've got? I thought you were supposed to be the investigation freak. Speculating with nothing to back it up seems like a poor showing for Judge's Big Hope. He's right, that is speculation and not evidence.
Show me your truth.
That's fair. I can break Henry's alibi. Lady Lovedyes, Henry stands accused by everyone except you. Do the facts lie? Do you believe in the official version of events? No, the truth is
The
distorted.
facts and the truth
facts are
not
wrong.
the same.
Henry didn't go to the council building by himself. Fuck yeah, this is getting interesting.
Got it.
Henry remembers almost nothing about last night except seeing New Night. He specifically remembers seeing the goddess. She didn't speak to him, he saw the goddess. The only statue of New Night is in the barracks, and a normal citizen can't know that, because the barracks are classified. Henry has been in the barracks, though. That's where detainees are processed when they're arrested. The statue is in the main barracks round. Prisoners don't go through there, correct, Akiko? When I was arrested on Island 13, I only ever saw the entrance to the barracks, which connects directly to the underground holding cells. I'm not answering that, it's classified. Grand Marshal, you'll be found in contempt if you refuse to answer. Fine. Arrested individuals are taken through the gate and directly down into the holding cells.
Crime cannot
Henry could
hide.
only see New Night as he went through the tunnel that collects the desolation cell to the barracks. When he was arrested and taken to the desolation cell, he had to go through the main barracks grounds, though.
I don't like this.
That was 10 years ago. He's lost all his memories from that incident. The only thing he remembered is New Night, last night. This sounds like a stretch,
I
investigator.
have a bad feeling about
The
this.
only way to get to the council building from the desolation cell in the window of time stated is via the front gate of the HQ. The Nightmare computer logs on the HQ entrance have no record of Henry going through them. I don't believe he went through them. If he didn't go through the entrance, this whole case is thrown into disarray. Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach, but I don't think he ingested them himself. How else did the blood get inside him? I found this bottle on the rocks below where Henry was found. It had been used to hold blood. Starlight analyzed the blood in it and matched the remains to all of the council members. How did it get there? There are no fingerprints, but my theory is someone took council blood from the scene, placed it in the bottle, and forced Henry to ingest it. Why? To scapegoat him for the crime, they were rushed or sloppy and casually discarded the bottle, assuming no one would question the lie. You can't prove this, though. Excellent work. You have taken the lid off the box containing the truth. Henry's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
I'm a little uncomfortable with how many, you have to be exactly correct, but we'll let it slide here. We're getting? The time frame in Akiko's report doesn't match up. There's no way Henry could have got off the desolation cell, made it to the council building, traversed the seals, and murdered the council, and been found at 3 o'clock. Or midnight 3. Akiko lied. God, she's getting elaborate with swearing. Grand Marshal, respect the civility of the courthouse. Do you have a proper response?
Do you want to die?
He's making that up. The freak is making me out to be a liar. She's cooked up a little story to frame me. How did Henry cross the island, get through all the seals, murder the council, and exit the building?
Check.
He's got a demon in him. The demon gave him speed and strength. There's no evidence to suggest that. That's correct, Grand Marshal. Your word here isn't good enough. You are speculating without any evidence to back it up.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Henry was dosed up with inhibitors. How could he have escaped if he was fully sedated? Doctor, was his dosage correct?
What?
Yes, Judge, as it has been for the last 10 years. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal?
You need to back
The
off.
demon inside him tricked us. It waited for the right moment. The inhibitors have never been right, but we didn't know.
I'm worried.
Doctor, that's quite the claim. It would mean the demon was capable of plotting and fooling us for a decade. There's no medical evidence to suggest that happened.
When love dies,
Very convenient the
All
demon
that
pulled the trick
remains
off right at
are
the end of the
facts.
island. Why not attack sooner? This isn't hard evidence, but I'm taking it into consideration.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. You have proven that the official version of events for Akiko and Henry's movement last night are total fantasy. Combined with your evidence, you have created a truth that glints brilliantly in the light shown by the facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legit. Are you, like, having tea and rice? Can I have some? There is no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice within me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves. Akiko guilty. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? The harsh light of truth is shone upon your crime, and you will be sentenced to death. You were sworn to protect our will of counsel. You pledged your blade for so long. You were a beacon of purity. Now you'll be executed, and the marshals will lose their leader. The island sequences will never be the same again. Why did you do it?
I'll kill you.
You said I wouldn't hang for this. I beg your pardon, Grand Marshal. Oh! Akiko, who are you taking down with you? This was never part of the plan, you pompous Tarfa. Who are you talking to? Carmelina. You said this would work. Now I have a gun to my head. If I'm going down for this, so are you. You crab in a bucket.
The ravings of the guilty lashing out.
Tell us everything, Akiko. You have nothing left to lose. If you were set up, you can have revenge. You promised to induct my soldiers into the Syndicate if I helped you. Now I'm going to be executed. You used me. You weren't careful enough, and now I'm going to die.
Do you want to die?
I faked Henry's escape. I was supposed to deliver him to outside the council building, phone witness, and report that I'd found him after the council was dead. Carmelina?
What?
She's lying. She's been found out in her own little scheme, and now she's trying to take innocent people down with her. Innocent? Oh, wait till you hear the story I can build around you. I took Henry through the barracks to the council building. The official report is a lie. Lady Loved Eyes? Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file. Your facts have become the truth. Lady Loved Eyes, while you're in here, you do not have access to the phones you have been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now? Yeah, let's save. I got 3 slots, let's use them. Truth or fact? No? I should have used a different... I used slot 3. So... Henry's demonic possession. Investigator, Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago with a case file related to the murder of the council. Is Starlight being overzealous? Or do you believe there is something here that warrants investigation? Was someone else in... Ooh! Shit, yeah! Okay. State your truth. Yes, I believe it was Yuri Knight. Can I get him for the... Oh, wow, look at that face. Look at that fucking face.
The fact
I believe Yuri
are
pushed
not
Henry down the
same.
path to possession.
Insufferable.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me. Yeah.
Show me your truth.
Got it.
Inside a safe in Henry's apartment is one of the forbidden tomes of demonology from the library vault.
What do you mean?
What's that got to do with me? Which book? The Grimoire of Majida. A frightful tome. How did a citizen come to obtain one of the restricted texts?
Show me your truth.
Is this a fact?
Yuri accessed the
or
vault
a
that contains the books on demonology. I believe Yuri took books on demonology and gave them to Henry, preying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods. The plan was for him to become possessed.
Don't be naive.
Freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's just making up stories and you're going along with it.
Worthless.
Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation, and
Don't
fiction.
test
The plan will
me.
become clear in later case files. There is a conspiracy at play, and I need you to trust me. If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction, I'll go back to the Outer Lands, and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to the truth is a winding one.
Believe what you want.
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice. Do not dare to lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Show me your truth.
Henry told me a stranger supplied him with a tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted text. And you think it was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with this. I don't consort with citizens. You'll need better evidence than this.
Show me your truth.
Ah, I got nothing. I have considered your truth, and
The court finds
Yuri is guilty.
Yuri guilty.
we got him, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, other options.
How dare you?
This is unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I have been chosen. I will be on the next council. Freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the Syndicate to the ground!
Do your job.
Yuri, be quiet. No! I'm the blessed servant of my goddess! I was destined for greatness, I helped you! And now I'm going to die!
Craft is its own
These are the
reward.
ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out. Is this true, Yuri?
Freak.
She promised me a seat on the new council, and to retrieve Enchanted Blue from the real world.
How dare
Nonsense.
Don't make
I got
me
Henry the
laugh.
books on demonology. Sent him down the dark path. The plot then needed the island to end. Henry provided the answer. The truth lies within a conspiracy. Lady Lovedeye, while you're in here, you do not have access to the phones. Yep, save. Third slot.
Getting saved.
Dun, 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 dun. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Right, who was I pinning this on? Someone contacted someone else to leave the room, and I'll have to look at the evidence. Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sun's light cast a shadow from the terror and leave only truth visible. You didn't have me on the island 10 years ago. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated at the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last Kiss?
Got it.
The ghost of Grace Bloodlines. She's on the island. The ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island.
Do you understand?
Is that so hard to believe, Judge? Can you prove you are who you say you are? Haunted, Complex, Crescent, Drifting Sands, Satellite. Confirmation, Grace Bloodlines, unique blood code.
Sure.
One Last Kiss asked me to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial and she confirmed the code independently. So nice to see everyone again. What do you have to do with the murder last night? I was murdered 10 years ago, allegedly by Henry, who everyone would have here would have you believe is a council murderer.
You happy with
It
your
makes you
food?
think, doesn't it? What if the two are linked? One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there is more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her? No. I don't suspect her. No, I believe she is a victim in all this. Well done, investigator. You've seen the truth clearly. Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trials continue. Lady Lovedeyes, drive us along the highway of truth. I can either push for Yuki. This is that situation the reviews complain about. Why is Crimson Acid even... Why are these people even options? I have more evidence here than it's saying. I really feel like Carmelina is who I should press on this. But... Akiko is the person who left them, but Carmelina is the one that set her up. So I'm thinking I should pick Carmelina. You know this game better than I do. Is Carmelina the choice I should go with here? Yes or no? I'm accepting... Like, go straight ahead. Go ahead and... Full bore. Yes or no? She is absolutely guilty. Yeah, I'm going with it.
The facts and the truth.
I believe
are
Carmelina
not
was the architect
same.
of her murder. This is nonsense. You have no evidence. Yeah, the ring. I was thinking about the ring. I forgot about the photo, but I was thinking about the ring.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence. Construct a truth. While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. He instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. The message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use encryption. Architect?
We have achieved perfection.
I have no recollection of this. It sounds like a fabrication.
Show me your truth.
I found a photo of Grace's body that had been excluded from the report. It was hidden on the barracks server. It showed the strangle marks on Grace's neck. Doomjazz took a look at it and suggested they were done by someone that wore a wedding ring.
Is this a fact?
Carmelina wore a wedding
or a
ring at the
truth?
time when Grace was killed. I suspect Carmelina killed Grace when Henry didn't step up and do it for her.
Craft is its own reward.
This is tenuous, isn't it? Anything could have caused that mark, couldn't it?
I'm
Doctor?
a professional.
It is my firm opinion this was done by a ring worn on the wedding ring finger. Bruising can contain very detailed information.
It is cowardly to insinuate.
Preposterous! The doctor would say anything to a pretty face.
I'm a professional.
Back off, architect.
What?
Leader. We'll see about that. Why would Architect Carmelina have killed Grace?
Don't test
Yuri
me.
gave Henry demonology books. Henry was being set up to end the island and possibly be scapegoated for the murder of the council.
Got it.
A dead exorcist means the demon and Henry would still be around and useful when it came time to pin the blame on someone for last night. When Henry didn't kill Grace bloodlines, Akiko stepped in and framed Henry, giving him a history of murder. This sounds like a conspiracy, investigator. I believe so, Judge. Very well.
I am the leader.
Absolutely not! This is a farce! Hold your tongue in the halls of justice.
Show me your truth.
I'm out of evidence. You good with this? You have presented a veritable treasure trove of facts. I have considered your truth. There is no jury here.
The court finds
Carmelina is
Carmelina guilty.
Grace Bloodlines was murdered by the hand of the architect. So this is the truth. Thank you for your work, investigator.
I beg your pardon?
What? How dare you?
This is nonsense.
This is nonsense. This trial is over.
How dare you?
Henry will be executed and the freak will be sent back to the Idlelands. This is my courtroom. I am justice incarnate. You do not have the authority to end these trials. You have been found guilty. You will receive your punishment. The trials continue. I am drowning. There is no sign of land. You are coming down with me, hand in unlovable hand.
Getting saved.
And who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? I'm kind of thinking it was Akiko, but I'm not 100% positive on this. Last night, the taloned hand of death reached out for our first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused, or is there another truth? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved council. No, they weren't. How were they killed and why?
I don't
I
like
have reason
this.
to believe the killer may not have breached the seals last night. There is evidence that points to 2 or more killers breaching the seals and planting the tools for murder 2 days ago. What about the murdered guards? They were murdered last night, but their murder may not be tied to the actual murder of the council.
Crime cannot
I will show
hide.
you the truth. Alright, who killed the Holy Seal Marshal? Honestly, probably Akiko. Like, I really don't think it was Lydia. Lydia was accessing the building, not... Yeah, I think it was Akiko.
The facts and the truth.
The Grand
are not
Marshal holds the
same.
answers. And Rosito, you're out of your mind. You dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. They're not your marshals. An unexpected glint of truth in the riverbed of the mystery. Judge, I love you.
I don't.
The dead
like
bodies
this.
at the first seal aren't marshals. That's a lie, Nenorosito. Where are the real marshals?
I have a
My
bad
suspicion is somewhere in the
feeling about
barracks.
this.
You have anything to say, Grand Marshal? Yes, but I can't read it. Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in check. I never found their bodies, and I regret that. I dug around the barracks. I must have missed them.
I have a bad feeling
A
about
blood sample
this.
from the dead guards doesn't match any record for the marshals. He's lying. The little PDA got it wrong. Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the truth?
Crime cannot
This is the truth,
hide.
Judge. The blood doesn't match. Those bodies are not Marshall's. Did you run a DNA test on the bodies?
I have a bad feeling
No,
about
Dr.
this.
Doomjazz told me the server containing the necessary DNA files have been corrupted. Is this true?
Strange.
Yes, Judge. My system's automatic backup failed. I checked the one on the moon and that had corrupted as well. Can we recover the data? The only people that can are on the next island and we're in lockdown. Do you suspect foul play? There's no way to tell. Problem. Carry on,
Crime
investigator.
cannot hide.
Akiko refused to let Doomjazz examine the bodies. Why? She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
When love dies,
I believe she was
all
trying to
that
hide. The
remains
blood didn't
are the
match.
facts.
Why?
Paradise feels
Akiko was in a relationship with
wrong.
Captain Voth, who was stationed at the First Seal last night. Don't you dare say his name. Do not dishonor him with your lies. How do you know this, Love Dies?
Got it.
Crimson testified to it. This dear? Miss Acid? I can't divulge my sources, but it's true.
Ah, the facts and the
Relationships
truth are
between the
not
Grand Marshal and her
same.
troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doomjazz testified the council had found out about her relationships with the troops. You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can you?
I had nothing to do
I'm
with
sorry,
it.
Akiko. I never thought you were involved with any of this. I am duty-bound to aid an investigation. Did it work? Did you get laid? Lustigya. Enough! Do not take the sanctity of this Church of Truth.
I don't like this.
Ais Kiwami told him the council were going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her motive to kill the council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. Then why did you switch the bodies? Bodies weren't switched, you've made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal? There are records in the barracks.
Is this a fact?
Judge, the barracks
Or a
have become
trick?
Akiko's own private fiefdom. The marshals are not loyal to the syndicates or the god, they are loyal to her.
Is this a fact?
Any proof she can magic
Or
up from the
trick?
barracks can't be trusted. I agree with you, investigator.
Crime is
Akiko
repulsive.
didn't want her troops to die. She knew about the murder and switched them. Can you prove that?
Paradise feels
Akiko
wrong.
removed 2 prisoners from the barracks prison. Do you have proof they are the murdered guards?
Don't test me.
No, but they are unaccounted for. They were never logged back into the prison after being removed. Can't even make up a convincing story for her lie. I can't prove she switched them, but the narrative fits. You have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Oh yeah, I got a lot.
Don't test me.
The guards were killed with a damaged blade. Damaged blade? The lacerations on their throat was ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damage would have caused the messy lacerations on the victim. Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Love
I have
Dies?
a bad feeling about
We've got
this.
more case files to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was found with?
I don't like
Henry's
this.
blade was a new perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut.
When love dies,
Akiko
all
staged
that
the guard
remains
murder
are
and
the
scapegoated
facts.
Henry.
I have a bad feeling
She made a
about
mistake or
this.
got too cocky, though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards. You have anything else?
Show me your truth.